for getting a career growth for few who are looking forward for starting a new career. Maybe they are looking forward to who are professional, who are into consulting business, and they are looking forward for starting a consulting practice. So Franchise India is creating that platform for them. So today's special webinar, wherein we are talking about an opportunity which is highly rewarding and which is a proven structure there, and we have a trusted advisory company which is Franchise India, and creating this opportunity across. So Franchise India would take all the initiatives in terms of helping you to understand the industry growth, to industry the growth in terms of franchising, because franchising today is 4.5 trillion dollar industry, and Franchise India has 24 years of services in this franchise business till now, and we have a proven record in terms of helping investors on one side, and also we are helping businesses on other side to scale up their business. So my name is Sanjay. I am CEO Director at Franchise India Consultants Private Limited. This is a private limited company today, and independent franchise consultants are our business partners who are now our extended business, this vertical who is helping entrepreneurs to get them into business. So it's a ready platform which is world's largest today, which is into three segments, which is one is investments. So we help investors to rightly invest in the right opportunities, right businesses, which are good for their market, which are suitable for their business. If we talk about their pockets, as per the investment is concerned, and as per their profile is concerned. Second part is when we also help businesses to scale up their business, because if there is any business who has got right now one store or two stores or three stores, and they want to expand and go to new markets because they are looking forward for growth, so they have to capture new markets. So that's what Franchise India is all about. So we take them to different markets. We help them to get business partners in different markets. And third is when we are also helping existing investors who have invested earlier in any of the business and they want to exit, they want to come out of this business, and they want in any of the reasons, suppose they are looking forward for new partner, new business investor to come in, and they want to sell their business to further investors, or the businesses who are not doing well and they want to come out of this business, we also help them to resell that business also. These are three parameters wherein Franchise India is helping across. So Franchise India Consultants Private Limited is a private limited company today, which is all our business partners, and we are very, very proud that we have very successful business partners across India in 97 cities. This is the network which last 2.5 years we have created, and because we are backing up them with Franchise India's experience, which is 24 years into this, and we are very proud in saying that we are having 97% market share today. There is no one in the market who is helping anyone who is looking forward to invest in any of the business. If you have to start a business, there is none in the market who can help. So Franchise India advisory firm, which is a trusted advisory company today, is helping investors to rightly invest in the brand businesses, and which business is suitable for their market and which business is suitable for their profile also, because then there are so many business models which is we have to explore further. So we help in terms of information, we help in terms of evaluation, and then deal structure and all the negotiations also in between for any investor who is looking forward to invest. It can be 5 lakh, it can be 5 crore also, because then there is a hand holding which is required in between. So today we are having my team also with me. That is, we have Mr. Arup Sarkar. Arup has joined us with me from corporate office. He is general manager taking care of all North India. And we also have Mr. Raja. He is from South India, Chennai based. So he is also looking forward for South regions. And we have Anurag. Anurag is coming from the East, and he is joined from our Kolkata office. And we have Rohit. He has joined from our West region, which is Pune office. We are also glad that we have today our chairman, Mr. Gaurav Maria, also with us, who would help us to guide us and further to set up the perspective. And then we will take up a presentation and will help you to understand the complete business model and the payout structure also, what is there for you. So thank you very much, sir, joining in. And I would like to welcome you to set up the perspective. So over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjay, and welcome, friends, and welcome to a very, very special webinar called Independent Franchise Consultant. I will divide my talk into really three parts. One, I'll give you a little overview about what Franchise India does and how the journey of Franchise India started, my journey started, and what we want to accomplish as we go along. Because that's very important. If you want to partner with Franchise India, you should really see what we really do and what we are trying to make a difference in the market. The second, we'll talk about a little bit of franchising. What is franchising and how I feel that this is one of the few industries which will continue to be the shining industry for the next 3 decades. And the third, we'll talk about the problem solving and why, as an IFC or independent franchise consultant, you can build a very, very successful career. And any questions you have, we'd like to make it very, very interactive. So use the Q&A box. Ask as many questions you have. You might have questions on our journey, our past performance, our IFCs, because we have today about 140 IFC partners all in India and operate in 95 cities. So you might like to know how they're performing, what kind of monies they make, what kind of work they have to do, and so on and so forth, and what is the growth in their structure. So use the platform of Q&A and ask as many questions. You can ask any questions, and our panel would try to answer that. And I will start with one question which I will like to ask all of you, is to share your city. So there is a Q&A box down there. You can click it. You might be logged in from a laptop, a phone, anywhere. You can see that and just share your city, which city you are coming from. And we like to acknowledge everyone. So Mr. Ajit Singh comes from Gujarat. Mr. Tyagi, welcome, is from Faridabad. You are our neighbors. We are also headquartered in Faridabad, actually border of Delhi, South and Faridabad, called Surajkund. Mr. Bora is also from Faridabad. And there is Mr. Manmohan Jindal from Bombay. Mr. Sujoy from Kolkata. Welcome, Mr. Sujoy. Mr. Ashutosh from Gurgaon, Great Market. Nitin from Delhi. And friends, keep saying that. And still, I think a lot of people have not written, so everybody should go out and write. There is also somebody from Jharkhand, but the name doesn't show, it says the phone. Arvind is from Bangalore. Welcome, Arvind. The Bangalore is #1 market for franchising for various reasons. I'll talk about that. And okay, so others also writing. Keep saying if I miss anybody is to acknowledge. So please go out and write. I see a lot of people. Some have not written their city, because if you tell us city, we'll tell a lot of opportunities within that city and market and how we operate, and that would be very helpful. It just takes 1 minute for you to introduce. Let me also introduce Sonia, who's just joined. And Sonia is the managing director of the company. I'll take some part of the piece, and then balance Sonia would take, and then finally Sanjay and team would start taking the discussion. So friends, let me give you my journey. I started with telecom. So now been in business for last 30 years and started telecom. And I feel that was a very good stint in 95. And I was very successful in telecom. And I don't give credit to what I did, but it was a timing. So if you want to start any career in your life, any business in your life, remember one thing, it's 70% is your timing. Are you joining the industry at the right time? That's very, very important. So I joined that industry. It was just starting to happen. Telecom was just coming in, very successful journey. And then I wanted to look at other businesses and we wanted to invest. And I started realizing a big problem in India, that if I wanted to buy anything, I wanted to buy a property, there were so many property consultants who can sell me property. Rather, 1 million property brokers are there. And if I wanted to invest into stock market, mutual fund, insurance, any kind of passive investment, then there was another financial consultants across India. But if I wanted to buy a business, I want to start a business. And this question I'm asking to all of you also. If I want to start a business, where would I go? There was nobody. And I felt this was not right for a country like India, where everybody wants to start something of their own at every level. Even a person who has small money, he also want to start a business, right? And there was nobody in the market which can help you. And that I started asking questions in why a country like India, where if anybody wants to start a business, there is no resource available. There was no magazine, there was no show, there was no consultant, there was no government body. We all talk about startups, but if I really want to start a new business, where should I go? Who was going to give me an advice that what business I need to do? That hit me, and that probably was the biggest idea I discovered, that if I can become that, if I can be a company which can give people solutions on when they start a business, and that's where Franchise India was born. I always say there are three ways people do business: through friends, family, or they follow some fools. And I was the fourth alternative, more professional alternative, which was Franchise India, the fourth F. So that's how Franchise India was born, and rest is really a big journey. 25 years. In 25 years, we started with a magazine. We run 3 magazines now. We run 200 exhibitions. We run a large consulting outfit. We have 95 cities, our offices, 6 overseas countries, and nobody has sold more business in this world than Franchise India. Now, this is a big statement to make, but this is the fact. This is one thing which we are extremely proud at a company level, that we always use, that nobody sells more business than us. We sell over 10,000 franchisees every single year. We hold shows in almost every part of the country. If you have been looking at a business, you must have heard about Franchise India. So that's been a journey. Very, very successful journey, 25 years, worked with about 11,000 brands, brought in a lot of international global brands, which you see around yourself in fashion, food, retail, healthcare, education, and also worked with a lot of domestic companies. It can be a Apollo as a healthcare company, or a Dr. Lal Path Lab, or it can be a small courier or a delivery franchise. Anywhere you're seeing franchising, you are seeing Franchise India. We hold 90% market share in franchising. But the greatest strength for Franchise India today is that we are a platform which has 3 things. 1, investments. Anybody wants to invest from few lakhs to hundreds of crores, they can come to Franchise India, and our consultants would help them invest into either active businesses or even running business. I mean, active businesses, both new or running businesses, which means that you can come and say, I want to start a greenfield new business. I want to buy a franchise. Or you can come and say, I want to buy an existing business, which is already running. We help you do that. Second, we help you scale your business. So if you are a successful business and you want to go to the next level and scale your business, then also you can come to us. I remember, Sonia, you would remember, there was a young guy came to us and said, look, I started a small pizza outlet and it was called Chicago Pizza, while it was an Indian company, and took a name of Chicago and came to us. And at that stage, we believe that this can grow. And now he runs a 200 outlet. Similarly, when a flower shop like a Ferns and Petals came to us, we believed in that. And now it runs about 300 outlets. So when all these companies I'm taking by name, while we work with Reliance, we work with Tatas, we work with Unilevers, Lakme Salon was a product created by our company. They were a product company, they never had a salon. While these are big, large companies, but I am very proud that Franchise India really helped these small-time entrepreneurs also, who had a dream to grow, and they came to us and we helped them to scale the business. And the third part of our business is exit, which means that if you are running a business and you don't want to continue for reasons, you don't have capital to sustain, you have difficulty, your partner split, you want to change the profession, or anything you want to do, you want to sell the business, you can come to us. So when you become an IFC, independent franchise consultant, you exactly do these 3 things. You help people to invest, you help people to scale, and you help people to find an exit out of their current business. Now, ask yourself, do you have a competition? Anybody you know who does the same thing? Answer is nobody. Now, this also is very surprising. In a country like India, where everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, every home has somebody who wants to become an entrepreneur, but there is nobody doing it. Why? Because it's not easy. It's not easy. It took us 25 years to aggregate so many brands today, which we can offer to our investors. So if you want to start and build your business and firm, and you want to do exactly what Franchise India does, it'll take you ages. You still not be able to aggregate those brands. Every single month, we bring 40 to 45 new brands on board, which means that we are constantly building a huge amount of inventory, which gives people a big portfolio. So we are like a big exchange, which is continue to bring in newer opportunities, and these opportunities can be given to investors. Another thing which is very difficult for people to do, because your investor can be anywhere. I tell you, when I started my career, I used to represent a brand called Subway. And where do I find a partner for Subway? It can be in Bombay, it can be in Bangalore, it can be Chennai. Where do I go? And I spend a lot of time and effort to really find who can be the right choice for that. And it was very frustrating. And I told myself that I'll build the ecosystem. I'll build the ecosystem where everybody who's thinking about buying the business would come to us. So I'll give you an example. Today at 7 o'clock, we have a Bharat franchise show going on. It's a digital version. Last 3 days, it is going on. Hundreds and hundreds of people join in there. So we get every single day. Sonia, who's on the call, she's done last almost now 2.5 years, every day webinar at 12 o'clock. We do 25 shows every single month in different parts of India, which a calendar really comes out. You can visit 25 shows every single month. So there is a huge amount of marketing bandwidth which we built over the time and reached out to 300 plus cities to create that ecosystem. Today, we proudly say 1 crore potential investors are locked in with Franchise India. So we have both. We have both bank, we have brands, and we have investors. But what we're missing is why we are here. What we're missing, which means the market demand is very high. So we get about 1 lakh investors coming to us every single month for buying a business. Now, what is missing is that we have to ramp up our teams. We need to have somebody who can advise and counsel these investors and matchmake with the right opportunity. And that's why the program we created called Independent Franchise Consultant. Now, the question would be, why don't you do it with your direct team? We also have a direct team. We have a large direct team spread in across markets, but we are also building an independent franchise consultant team. Now, why I'm more excited about independent franchise consultant? Because for 3 reasons. One, the talent. Today, I see a lot of good talent is available who wants to start his own practice or a consulting. So they join when join with us, we give them all the resources, we give them the marketing, we give them the data, all pre-qualified leads, but they bring in their knowledge, experience, the market understanding, and so on and so forth. So talent is very important for us. Second, consistency. Like my partners are in cities where everybody know them in the city. Like we were talking to our partner, one of the partners who's actually in based out of Bhopal. Now, in last 3.5 years, he's been working with us. So everybody in Bhopal who's thinking about starting a business already knows him. So there is a consistency, because you might have met somebody 2 years back, and now he's taken a decision to start a business, or he met somebody who wants to refer to you to start a business. Automatically it comes to you. So this business is all about huge referrals. So consistency plays a very important role. And third is integrity. Integrity is very, very important, because you're advising somebody who's going to start a business and you need to give them the right advice. That's why we want a good IFC partner. While we have to share a large fee with the partner, which we are fine. And that's how our partners make a lot of money, which I think we will run a full presentation. So friends, this is a great program, but we are not in rush. You can already see 3 senior management people are on this call. Sonia is there. She's managing director. I'm chairing the company, and Sanjay is the CEO of the business. We all 3 have come for this call because we want to handpick the right partners. Our regional teams are also there. Raja looks after South. Arup is looking after the rest of India, and Rohit is in West Pune, and Anurag is from East India. So they all want to be talking to you and then organizing a one-on-one interview with us, where you can ask us as hard questions you want to do, and we will also ask you a lot of questions. So now I'll pass it on to Sonia. She will take you through a little bit journey of franchising, how franchising really works, what happens in franchising, what we do, and also give you a little bit of practice in terms of deal making is not for everyone. You know, everybody wants to be a deal maker. Everybody wants to be an M&A expert. Everybody wants to do these big deals and make a lot of money. But over the time, we have built a methodology which we train you that you can become a top deal maker. I can bet if in India, if you pick up the top 50 franchise sales or top deal makers in the market, all 50 would have pedigree of Franchise India. Either they are still working in Franchise India or they were past working in Franchise India, because they have been trained within our ecosystem in the way we need to do that. Rather, I'm proud today, the top 10 performers are all IFC partners, topmost. And that's where they make a lot of good money, but more importantly, satisfaction, because you're helping others to become entrepreneurs. You're helping others who are coming to you and say, I want to take your guidance. I want to take your coaching to become an entrepreneur. And that's what the journey is. The last thing I will leave you with, the vision which we have. Our vision is democratizing entrepreneurship. When I say democratizing entrepreneurship, I feel that if every person has a right to choose any career, he can become a lawyer, doctor, engineer, anything. You can become anything today in India. Similarly, you can become an entrepreneur. It should not be that you are a son of a rich man or you have over the time accumulated some wealth which you can start a business. If you have a good idea, money should follow you. And this is a dream of Franchise India, to democratize entrepreneurship in the market. We are working very closely with banking institutions, funding institutions, and so on and so forth. So they're able to bring this value to the market. And then only you can have the dream of real entrepreneurial India, where people who think that they want to start a business can start a business. But still, by the time that happens, there is still millions of people out there who have resource and money and readiness to invest in their own business. We need to guide them choosing the right opportunity. So friends, thank you very much for your time. I will take leave from there and I'll pass it on to Sonia. And I will also request all of you to share about you. Let me ask this question and then I can leave. If you are a professional, you means you're working somewhere, write P. Just write P, you will understand that you're a professional. If you're a business owner, write B, that you're running a business. If you are a management consultant, you're running some kind of a consultancy, right? MC as a management consultant. And if you are in a career change, which means that you're changing your complete career and now getting into something new, write C. P for professional, B for business owner, MC for management consultant, and C for career change. Let me see who's written quickly. Okay, so Arvind is a P, Surjit is a B, he's a business owner, Maheshwara is B and P, Sujoy is a C, and Ajit Singh is also in a career change. Great, good to see all of you and others also. I will say one of the areas which I normally use in my selection is how you engage yourself. Consultants are always people who ask like questions. They are not the ones who have all the answers. This is what I tell everybody in my training. Consultant is somebody who always knows how to ask the right question, not somebody who has all the answers, right? So asking question is a great sign that you are trying to discover something and you want to learn something out of everything you do. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Over to you, Sonia.
Thank you, friends. Again, a very good evening to all of you. And I'll request, friends, this session is about you. We can present you what we offer, as a company. But equally, I feel it is important for you also to understand the value proposition and equally, how you can benefit or what you can contribute, to become a partner with Franchise India. And rather, I would say, a lot of my partners today who have come on board and last 2 years have been very, very fulfilling in terms of how this journey with the channel partners have been. But larger number of partners, I would say, who've come on board have also been partners who didn't know any such opportunity ever existed with Franchise India. In fact, they came to Franchise India looking for certain opportunities in their respective maybe domains or some businesses they wanted for themselves. And, during the course of conversation, they realized there was something which could help them partner with us. And hence, we had many such partners who came on board in that process. So while we'll talk about what this opportunity is, how you can partner, and equally what is the opportunity in your micro markets, we'll also talk about the industry at large, training and support which you as a partner get. And equally, I feel which is very, very important is also, how you can qualify to become a IFC partner with Franchise India. And lastly, which is important for all of us, how does this association, this relationship, makes money for you, makes money for us. So the monetization model is something that we would cover. So we did talk about the opportunity, friends, and, Gaurav did talk about, we as a company, we've been in this industry for many, many years. And when we started off, we felt there was a very big gap in the market. While there were millions of brokers even today for advising people on various things, including stock market, real estate, and many other things. But a need which was so much, there in the, I would say, market, with every home in India with an aspiration of buying a business, there was no single advisor or a consultant or a firm that could actually, bridge that gap. So all these years, I would say 24 years, and I'm humbled to say that Franchise India has been a trusted advisor to many of the India's most influential business houses. And equally, I would say a very big, prospective business buyer community that swears upon our company and in helping them, take the decision of actually buying a business. So with this, we started our company, and we have been throughout the investor-centric and a franchise-focused company, which became, I would say, the very founding purpose of our company, where we wanted to make every Indian self-reliant through entrepreneurship, and we felt this was the only answer we had. So democratization of entrepreneurship is something that is a very big mission at Franchise India. And when I say democratization of entrepreneurship, this does not mean that everybody can be an entrepreneur, but it means that entrepreneurship should be accessible for everyone. And this was the foundation, like I said, of the company. And as a part of our own growing up years, maybe, our parents and maybe the generation before, and you all would agree to that, business, starting a business, running a business was not largely an option with people. Or I would say an option, which was obvious option for them, or maybe even maybe a very vague thought or a mindset. Our minds were only conditioned to take up jobs, and maybe best if you got a government job, that was the highest conscious thought one could aspire for. And we felt we could change this with the opportunity that we were sitting in a country like India. When we go even further down, smaller cities, tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities, the opportunity of people looking for a job, or I would say higher paying capacity job opportunity even today does not exist. People still have to move to cities like Bangalore, Bombay, and I would say Hyderabad to make maybe a job, or a maybe a high paying job. So franchising always came as a very big rescue. And the same, if you look at how the startup ecosystem is today 49% of the startups they come from tier 2 and 3 locations, which itself is a very big validation of the spirit of or I would say the potential of entrepreneurship that sits in every smaller city in the country. And equally, I would say the opportunity that we all today, when we say all, equally for us as a company, and you as maybe our prospective partners and my existing partners and team, we all have that in hand with us. So quickly, I'll talk about this. And when we look at this entire journey, as a franchise consultant, we carry a huge responsibility, a big responsibility in helping potential business buyers make a right and informed decision of buying a business. And I would also agree very honestly, sometimes it looks very difficult to bring the absolute accuracy in bringing the perfect fitment in terms of what kind of brand should I suggest, what category, what industry, financial expectations, commercial terms. So what we did, we created a very, very carefully, we created a methodology which helped us in bringing the best possible match. So as a consultant, we take a very holistic approach on various dynamics and things, which includes maybe return on the investment, the growth in that particular industry, the performance of maybe that brand or industry in the past and the recent years. And equally important, I would say, is predictability in terms of the cash flows, working capital, which is required by an investor, margins which are there in the business. And the most important of all, I would say, we as a consultant, we have put a big emphasis, the greatest emphasis is there on how we can work with prospective business buyer, entrepreneur, in helping him reduce the risk of investment in the business, which again comes with a mix of couple of things, which includes his, planning of the initial capital investment, operational forecast of the expenses that he would incur in the business. Equally important is the competition which is present in the market, maybe the support structure which comes from the brand, IP issues, legal terms, trademark issues, exit. So there's a tried and tested, process that we follow. And this is something we train all our, franchise partners or consultants also on. So they're able to take a non-biased approach in, advising maybe prospective business buyers, and which is absolutely based on a complete research, and never we bring in our own personal, I would say, preferences or our own experience when suggesting, but we take a holistic approach in doing that. And so our platform of Franchise India has been working these many years in helping business buyers to research these opportunities, at the same time evaluate business opportunities based on this methodology that we have in place, and equally learn from the industry experts. And I am also happy to share that in these many years, there have been millions of business buyers who have actually trusted the platform of Franchise India to research and buy businesses, from a unit franchisee to a master to a multi-unit, from many Indian brands, international brands. And at the same time, our team of consultants, advisors had the opportunity of working with more than 1 lakh investors who came and told us, while we know what is there in terms of the information which is available, but can you please help us, guide us what is right? So that's where, the role of a consultant comes in, because every time you look at the opportunity, which is there, you also have many other options which come in. And for an investor, it becomes sometimes very, very overwhelming, what to decide and what to look at. And that's where we bring in, where we help him give the information. We equip him with all the tools that can help him, make that decision. While as a consultant, my role is only to advise. I don't decide for my investors or business buyers. So friends, at the group level, we are a very integrated company. Like, Mr. Mare mentioned, we give solutions to the entire franchise fraternity or the community at large, from companies who want to franchise to business buyers, who want to take a business opportunity. And also, there's almost about 90% market share that we still continue to hold in the country. And this presence of ours has actually helped us, maintain this position and market share. We are currently present in more than 90 cities, and larger, I would say, a percentage of our presence, or I would say reach, is through currently my independent franchise consultants, our partners, who are making us, stronger day by day. So we'll take you through, friends, a small presentation. I'll request my colleague, Mr. Sanjay Bhatt, who is the CEO and Director of Franchise India consultant, to take you through this presentation, and equally request all of you to put your questions in the Q&A box, and we are more than happy to address and take these real time.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am, for joining in and giving us some understanding on the franchise industry. We will take up the presentation today, and then we will also talk about the financials, what is involved, and how you get the payout structure, and what is the growth for you from one stage to next stage, because our business is return on involvement. So friends, when you put in your time, so everyone who joins us is unique. Someone would put more time, someone would put less time, but there has to be some structure when you can see the growth for next stage. That's how we have built it, and we will take you through each step, what we offer, and how we are building it for all our partners who are going to join with us. So please stay tuned with us, and we'll take you through the presentation, which is very helpful to understand how the structure is and what is you are going to get out of this Franchise India partnership. So Arup, if you can confirm if my screen is visible.
Yeah, absolutely, it's visible. Good to go.
Thank you. Thank you. So friends, we are offering you a tablet. So tablet would mean TABLET. So I'll explain what all we offer. So T stands for technology. So once our team joins in, once our partner joins in, we also have technology which we offer, because there is a CRM which we create for you. And Franchise India domain, we will create email address wherein you can also use for your daily work with all your investors and brands across. So T stands for technology, which will give you an access for CRM, for database, and also the email address, which is from Franchise India domain. A stands for access to infrastructure. So as we were talking about, that our office is all across. So you can also use our offices and infrastructure for your meetings and also on the daily basis business as well. B stands for brands. So these are opportunities which we have and which we have collected last so many years now. And that's where every day we also are having new brands also on board who are looking forward for expansions, who are looking forward to enter new markets. So we also onboard new brands and then drive their franchise network. So this brand list is not limited what we have. So every day, every month, we have around 30 to 40 new brands which we are launching every month. That will be also added to your existing list. So it is around 500 brand lists which we are giving you day one. But then every time you will get, every month you will get updated brand list, opportunities list, which is available for all our IFC partners. L stands for leads. So as far as the leads is concerned, there's a guarantee of 50 leads which we are giving to every partner in the CRM every month. That's a guarantee. That's what we are committed and we are talking about. But over and above, we are also giving you the brand leads, we are creating your profile, that which all brands are suitable for your market, which all brands you want to drive. And as per the brands are concerned, so that will be separately given to you. And not every single penny we are asking you to invest in terms of marketing, in terms of lead generation, and in terms of getting any new lead generation part from your side or any promotional activities. Nothing you have to pay, no investment from your side. E stands for events. So we do events. We are an event company because what we do is we invite investors, we invite brands, and we also do a lot of marketing in terms of promotion of that event. And also the venue cost, 5-star hotels, and everything is done by Franchise India itself. And access to the business is only with IFC partners, because then you don't have to pay anything and the business will go to your kitty. T stands for training. So we have 3 days extensive training. So today's after this webinar is over, so we'll also select and we'll talk to one-on-one, wherein we can also have complete understanding, wherein we can give you the 3 days training program, which would be now in the corporate office for 3 days, which is 7th, 8th, and 9th of January. So our team will shortlist all of you who will be on board, and then there will be some introduction with our chairman. And then once somebody is selected, and then that will go to the next level marketing or training program, which would be in our corporate office as well. So this corporate office training would be happen for 3 days, which is every month we are having a new batch, and then you will be invited, whosoever will join us, to attend that training program. So every month we have a new batch, and then this would be wherein you can also get introduced to all the corporate management people, and then the product wise also business leaders also, and our chairman will have one special day out of these 3 days to give a special training to all our new IFC partners. That is what is training all about. But as far as the brand training is concerned, as per the knowledge is concerned, that is happening every day. So every day we are giving brand trainings. So we have got also 3 days in the morning time, we have a Zoom meeting with our IFC partners, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning. And there we are inviting all the IFC partners, wherein we share, share the things, and then your challenges, your opportunities from your market. Then you have peer-and-peer learning, peer-and-peer sharing with all the apps. So we are a very transparent company, wherein we are, you have access to interact with any IFC partner, and we are also helping each other. Wherein suppose someone is in Pune, and if you are having some reference based in Chandigarh, you don't have to visit there. So our Chandigarh IFC partner would help you in terms of getting the meeting done, and would also help you in terms of closing that business for you. So there is no sharing in that business, but it is very, very helpful for IFC partners across India, that they are equally helping each other. So that's what training is all about, and that's what this tablet is all about. So what we are bringing in for you as a proposed structure, which is an IFC structure, how it is being created. As I said, there has to be some tiers wherein you also get help from each other to grow, because once you are putting a time, so you join as an IFC, then you have involvement. Once you have more time to spend in this business, so you grow faster. But the growing faster, you need to have some opportunity. So how it is being structured? So here I'm just inviting, and my colleague Arup, he can have us a little understanding on this, how this structure is being built and what is there for you each level. Arup, you can now take it up further. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you once again. Good evening and welcome to you all. See, like every organization, we have also our proposed structure in terms of the growth phenomena. It's a phenomenal growth opportunity is there. As Mr. Maria also said, that we have close to somewhat around 150 people are already there onboarded with us. So if we put together the total experience, that comes to more than 1,000 years. So average experience per individuals comes to 20 years. So irrespective of whatever the experience you comes in, whether it is 20 years, 23 years, or 25, 30 years, or so and so forth, whether you are from the corporate domain or whether you are into enterprise or you are entrepreneurs, but the joining band is at IFC level. Okay, so you are joining at IFC. So that's the structure where you are joining. The next level of promotion will take you to the level called IFC Elite, then IFC Pro and IFC Master, because these are the 4 ladders of growth is there. Now, how you can move from IFC to IFC Elite? So we have benchmarked that, but still we say that in these business, we don't have any target and pressure. It is up to me how I'm going to drive, because I'm going to be the owner of this business. I'm going to be the CEO of this business as an individual entrepreneur. So I'm fully going to give my time. So this business, what we call as ROTI, so return on time investments. Unlike any business where I put in capital and we talk about return on capital expenditure, but this business is purely on return on time investments. So I'm putting the time, so I'm going to grow. So the passion, my speed is actually going to take me to the fast track mode. So in that case, from IFC, I'm going to be IFC Elite, but we have taken a benchmark of 15 lakhs gross revenue from the date of joining our applications and once you got onboarded. So within a span of 1 year, 1 year is too much. Okay, 1 year is too much open window, but still, we have given 1 year. It's up to you how fast you'd like to do, whether it is in 30 days, 40 days, 60 days, 3 months, 6 months. As soon as you touch gross revenue of 15 lakhs, you get upgraded to the next level called IFC Elite. Similarly, within a span of 1 year, when I touch the benchmark of 50 lakhs gross revenue, I have been designated and promoted to the next level called IFC Pro. And finally, on a delivery of 1 crore, within a span of 1 year, I reach to the highest level, which is called IFC Masters. Now, how it is going to change? How it's going to change in terms of my earning potential in my monetizations? That's I'm going to show it to you in the next slides. Next slide, please. Yes. So this is the payout structure. These are the entire payout grid. How I'm going to get benefited when I'm going to grow each and every ladder of the ecosystems. So as we said that we serve 2 communities, we work with 2 banks. One side is the brand banks, and on the other side we have the investors banks. So we are basically the mediator between the 2 community, and we are a connector between the demand and the supply. So demand is from the investor side and supply is from the brand side. So we have the inventories at the brand sides and we have the also stocks for the demands. So we connect that. For that, we have a couple of products. The products are wherever you see I, if I request, if you can move your cursors, wherever you see I, please mark the cursor moving around. Wherever you see I means the product is from the investor side. So we have 2 products from the investor side, which is called IA and IS. Similarly, when it is marked as B, means it is a brand side product. So we have 2 products from the brand side. It is called BS and BD. Now, what is IA, IS, BS and BD? I'm going to elaborate by giving a small example that will help you to understand this entire payout grid. Now, for example, a lead has been given to you, which has been generated through Franchise India platform, through digital marketing campaigns, whether it is in Google AdWords or any other social media. Then we verify that leads. We do the quality analysis of that leads, and then after verification, that leads gets assigned to you. Now you are a Franchise India consultant, for example. Now, for example, let me take my example that I am an investor. I'm looking for a business opportunity. My investment appetite comes to around, say, 15 lakhs. That's my plan. I'm going to invest around 15 lakhs. Now, that 15 lakhs investment is going to be there for me in terms of the investment, but I don't know where to put. So I'm going to seek the help of the consultant. So it has been assigned to you now. Now, since we are a consulting firm, so consultancy, it's basically what is the product we have? The time. We are selling our time. So time is equal to the value. It is considered to be the money, right? So in that case, we ask the investors to register first before offering any kind of services, because we know the world is full of opportunity seekers and then some information seekers. So, but opportunity seekers, we are providing them the charges. So in that case, we are going to charge the investor first to make him register, right? To make him register, and then we are going to offer him all kind of services. So up to investment value of 50 lakhs, we charge around 80,000 rupees from the investors. But that 80,000 we don't take upfront. What we say that boss, you register yourself first, okay, by paying 30,000 rupees. These are all excluding GST, all excluding taxes. So once he paid 30,000 rupees, he registered himself. That means he has come into the platform of Franchise India and he is eligible to get all kinds of services from the consulting organizations. So once he registered, that means the first product, which I called as investor acquisition or investor advantage, the first product, IS stands for investor acquisition. So once he registered, then his profile gets created. We create his portfolio. We offer him 3-4 industry pertaining to his profile, which suits him, and then we give it them. So since I said that my investment opportunity, appetite is around say 15 lakhs, in that case, which are the industry which can fit into that? It can be a pharmacy business, it can be a laundry business, which comes to 12, 13, 14 lakhs, it can be salon, etc., etc. Now, for example, I have finalized that I'll go with the industry called pharmacy, the franchisee of pharmacy. Now, you as a consultant, you are going to dig out which are the brands are listed with Franchise India platform or the brand portfolio. It can be Apollo Pharmacy, it can be Pharmacy, it can be Sanjeevani, etc., etc. Now I said that, okay, boss, I'm going to go with Apollo Pharmacy. So what you will do, you will connect me with the brands now. Now from their brands, we take it forward to do the a sales call and closing the deals. Because brand is going to give me all kind of information as well with Franchise India consultant and the head office team members who are going to be there in the entire deal closures, right? So now I finalize. Now let's take an example that I have finalized franchisee of pharmacy, which comes with an investment of total investments of 12 lakhs, which consists of the investment of which consists of the cost of components like franchise fees. Number 2 is the cost of the stocks, the cost of the stocks. Third is the manpower, and fourth is your showroom cost or whatever the rentals, etc. Now let's say out of the 12 lakhs, the franchise fees comes to say 5 lakhs rupees, which I need to pay to the brand, which I'm going to pay 5 lakhs rupees to the brand through Franchise India, because Franchise India is the mediator for this entire deal. So I'll pay the check of 5 lakhs rupees once the deal gets finalized, LOI gets signed, agreement signed, I'll pay 5 lakhs rupees. Now please note here, each and every organization during the time of onboarding on the platform of Franchise India, we have an agreement, prior agreement, that whatever the franchise fees the brand charges from the investors, Franchise India will have a share of 30 to 40% of that. Okay, now say, let's say if it is 40% mentioned in the agreement, that means 40% of franchise fees, which is 5 lakhs, becomes 2 lakhs, which is the brand is going to pay to Franchise India as a share, as a brokerage, or as a professional fees, which you say. So then my second product, which is from the brand side, the revenue will come from the brand side, it is called BS, that is called brand success fee or the servicing fee. Now, finally, once the deal gets done, the investor is going to pay the balance 50,000 rupees. Okay, I as an investor, I'm going to pay another 50,000 rupees to Franchise India, which is called IS. IS stands for Investor Servicing Fee. So what is the total revenue earned by Franchise India during these transactions? IA is equal to 30,000, BS equal to 2 lakhs rupees from the brand side, and IS equal to 50,000. So total is 2,80,000. Now, on these total revenue, your share as a consultant will be 40%, which comes to 1,12,000 as a mark, as a figure. Now, please note this BS amount, brand success fee, of course, it is purely based on brand to brand, industry to industry, and also on the ticket size. On a lower ticket size of say 12, 13, 14, 15 lakhs, we get a BS amount of 2 lakhs rupees as well as 2 lakhs rupees, and can be on a higher ticket size, like say selling up PC jewelers or maybe Tata Chroma opportunity, which are maybe 5 crores, 10 crores kind of opportunity. There we get 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. So you can calibrate your 40% upon that. And IAIS also depends on the business opportunity value also. So like 50 up to 50 lakhs, I've given an example, we charge 80,000 rupees, and above that we charge more and more. So which we are of course going to give you the entire details of how it goes on during our 101 discussion with you all. Now my last product comes to is called BD. Now BD is again it's called a purely consulting. What is consulting now? BD stands for business development or brand development. Currently we have close to somewhat around 15,000 brands and across 300 categories or 300 industries we cater. Now every now and then brands are coming up. For example, a place called say Amravati in Maharashtra. There is a brand who is selling say misal pav or a bada pav. He would like to go for an expansion, but I as an organization employee, I don't know that which brand is going to grow there. But my partner is there, my IFC partner is there. He knows that brand is interested to go for a scale up, interested to go for a distribution scale up. So he is going to refer that. Now you as an individual in your city, in your location, or maybe anywhere in the country, you can refer any XYZ brand who are either selling maybe vada pav or idli dosa, or maybe selling any other high-end technology products also. Now they would like to go for an expansion. So you just refer that brand. We are going to, we as Franchise India team, we are going to develop the entire blueprint of that brand in terms of making it franchise ready, which includes all kind of feeds, whether it is a strategic feed, it's a marketing feed, there legal, operations, licensing, everything we are going to do and make them franchise ready. Now, during this onboarding process, we are going to onboard them in Franchise India brand portfolio. During this onboarding process, we charge one fees, which is a one-time engagement fees, which can be as low as maybe 7-8 lakhs rupees and can go up to 25-30 lakhs rupees depending upon the scope of work or the services which we are going to offer within a period of say 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years kind of tenure or the terms which the agreement happens. Now, for example, you have referred one brand. It can be from say your locations. Now we have charged 10 lakhs rupees as onboarding fees. You as a consultant will get straight away 20% flat on that as your payout because you have referred that brand. And there is no restriction, no limitation that you cannot refer X number of brands. You can refer N number of brands in a month. So we will study the brands, we will do the evaluation, we'll do market analysis and everything, and we'll make them franchise ready. Right? So these are the products. Of course, yes, again, if you talk about the leads, lead support is there. 50 leads as per the commitment, as per the organization commitment, which are there as an agreement also. But it goes up to almost 100, 120 numbers on a daily regular flow of the leads will be there, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers on an everyday basis, which will be assigned to you to your CRM, which is a lead management systems. So at this level, as IFC, you are eligible to get one CRM and an email ID. Now, as I said that in the last slide, that from IFC to IFC-Lite, once you touch the gross revenue of 15 lakhs within a maximum span of 1 year, then you becomes IFC-Lite. And how it is going to benefit you in terms of payout, your payout will increase from 40% to 50%. Again, within a 1 year, if I deliver 50 lakhs gross revenue, I become IFC Pro, and I am eligible for a 60% shareholder with Franchise India now. And on a highest level, as IFC Master, on a delivery of 1 crore gross revenue, I become 70% shareholder now, right? But on BD, that is any brand you are referring across any level, whether you are at IFC or Elite or Pro or Masters, you straight away get a 20% flat on the onboarding fees. And of course, since you are referring that brand, it will be your priority to drive that brand in your geography. So again, the leads will be given to you, and in that structure will come as 40%, 50%, 60%, whichever level you are. So against opening of any unit structure or unit franchisee, you are eligible to get that one because you will be given a leads. Once you mature that leads, you get that one. How it is going to benefit you in terms of leads? Of course, there will be a more and more influx of the leads. So you get additional increment of 25% leads, 25% leads as you grow in the system. Moreover, we are also going to help you more on the technology front by giving you additional CRM ID and an email ID, because as you grow in the system, you would like to have more and more helping hands, which can be in this business, you can involve your family members, or you would like to have some team members like executives or telecallers who is going to help you to do this business, to carry out this business. So we will help you technologically by giving you more CRM ID and email ID. So that's the payout structure, phenomenal payout structure from Franchise India. Over and above what you have, a lot of brands are there. Like in October, November, December, in this quarter, we are just at the fag end of the calendar year. So another next 2 days is there. So we have more than 100 brands. The brands like say Bata, brands like Pharmacy, brands like Akai, brands like Chai Lijie, Chicago Pizza. A lot of brands are there. They have launched a cash incentive schemes. Now, for example, selling one Bata franchise, which comes to a total opportunity size of say 35 to 40 lakhs. Whatever the payout structure you are, whether you are at 40%, 50%, you are eligible to get that one. Plus, you are also going to get 1 lakh rupees extra additional cash incentives directly from the brand. Or maybe selling one Pharmacy franchisee, I am getting 50,000 rupees. Those are additional. Plus, a lot of rewards and recognition are there. Every month there is a ERR program is there, employee rewards and recognition. Every quarter there is a convention is there. At international destinations like April, May, June, we had at Thailand. Then July, August, September, it was in Europe, Amsterdam, and now it's ongoing. Next 2 days are there. Dubai is the destination. We have now the groups are flooded with the qualifiers in terms of Dubai qualifiers are there. So it's a net. If I talk about it's a complete package of rewards and recognitions, complete package of high earning potentials, okay, and of course your identity in the market. Now today, we were just going through your introductions when Gaurav sir has asked to introduce that you are a professional or a management consultant per se, you are a consultant of say financial consultant. That means today people know you as a financial consultant only. So यदि मसलन के तौर से मैं देखूं आपके पास यदि 10 लोग आ रहे हैं आज इंक्वायरी कर रहे हैं कि बॉस आई एम लुकिंग फॉर सम बिजनेस अपॉर्चुनिटी, you are able to satisfy 1 or 2%, offering them the business opportunity. Why? Because it is pertaining to your experience, pertaining to your industry. And rest 8 or 9 people are going empty-handed from your doorsteps because they are not getting. Suppose if I come to you, you are a financial consultant. If I ask you, boss, I'm looking for a salon as a franchise. I'm looking for a pharmacy. Are you able to give me the solution? Answer is no, because you don't have that options. But tomorrow, once you come on board, join in this program as independent franchise consultant, you are going to get a wide horizon. You are going to represent multiple industries, almost close to 3 industries. That means those 10 people who are coming to you for inquiring some business opportunity, looking for some solutions, you can able to cater your services to them. So that's the powerhouse of this business model. That's the powerhouse of this business model. And of course, your learning curve is going to shoot up like anything. Because today, if you are a financial consultant or a real estate consultant, you have a knowledge about 1 or 2 industries. But tomorrow, you get a knowledge, you get a professional development in multiple industries. That is how it was. So of course, yes, a lot of discussion are going to be there when we are going to meet you face to face, or maybe if you are local, if you are from Delhi or Faridabad, I can see a lot of people are there. I would like to totally invite you to our corporate office where I'm based. I and Sanjay we have a meeting face to face. Or if you are from outside, we can have a Zoom call to understand your profile, figure it out whether it fits into the bracket or not. You like size, we likes your profile, and then we can come into a converge to a point where we can shake hands to be a business partners. And by joining independent franchise consultant of Franchise India, because this license is going to be valid across the country, across the globe, where we have our operations. So that is how the nicely curated and crafted this business model. So we are here to present, and now over to Sanjay ji. Everything is now clarified from our side. Now we are going to have more and more detailed discussion when we are going to touch base to you after this webinar. So individually, all the team members will connect to each and every guest who has spent time and patiently listened us for the last 1 hour approximately. So we value your time and respect your, of course, precious time given to us during these weekdays. And of course, year ending is also going on across any domain, calendar year ending going on. But yes, give a thought, serious thought on this business opportunity, and we are there to take you through. Over to you.
Great, sir. Thank you, Arup. And yes, there are a lot of questions further. There is a lot of discussions to be done on the payout structure, because what is your earning potential to this business opportunity? And if this doesn't suit you, so believe us that we have other opportunities as we are talking about. We have thousands of opportunities. We will definitely look forward for having another opportunity for you, because there are so many businesses which we have. We'll again see what is suitable for you. If you're looking for investing in any of the company wherein you are looking for 50 lakh rupees, 30 lakh rupees investment, we will pass on your information and your reference to our local IFC partner already. Then our local IFC partner will help you. But if this is something what you are looking at, which is very, very low cost and highly rewarding, how it is going to take you in terms of becoming our partner, it is 4.5 lakh rupees plus GST. That is the license fees, which is only one time. And rest of the life, it is a lifetime opportunity for you. There is no renewal fees for you. And this is only a small amount which we are talking about in terms of becoming the partner of Franchise India. If you become the partner of any other brand, which is wherein you take franchisee of any other brand, that would take you some 20 lakh, 30 lakh rupees and more. And then there's a property which is involved. You have to see the lot of vendors you have to do, and a lot of things have to be done. But this is an opportunity wherein you have only license fees which is attached to you, and then it becomes a lifetime opportunity for you. So from our side, from our Franchise India corporate office side and our regional office side, we are there to support you throughout. That's what the training and the support from our side is continuously there, because in the starting time, we'll help you to build this. We'll help you to understand everything, and we'll be part of your calls and part of your business to start with, so that you understand everything. So there'll be a regressive training, and that will be keep on happening. And we have also Sundays wherein we specially do some trainings from our chairman also, which we feel is time to time required. And rest, our team members would definitely take you through the journey, would make you understand what is this opportunity all about. And if anyone who is looking forward for this, then we will invite you to the training program, which is first week of next month, which is the new year, the new batch. You can come and join immediate basis, so your business is going to start. So from entire team, I am thankful to you for your patience, for your time which you have invested to us today, and thank you very much for your attending this webinar, and we will look forward for having a discussion with you, and then we will take it up further. So thank you very much for our side, and wish you a very, very happy new year ahead.
Thank you, everyone.